Support for this podcast comes from the patrons at patreon.com/FML FPL. Okay! Welcome to FPL Alon.
It's Walsh.
Happy New Year, dude.
Happy New Year, dog. 1126.
Unbelievable.
It's believable.
We've made it so far.
It's believable. The
can't believe-
constructs of the humans just make the things, and it's so awesome.
I can't believe humans have been around for 2,026 years.
That's it. Just
Got
exactly
'em.
that number. Exactly that number.
Yeah, that's the year humans were born, right? I don't know.
Right. Yeah, that's when we were birthed from an egg from the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Before the
Then
seas
they all
parted
died, and then we came out of the
Yeah.
egg. That's
I saw the Ice Age. I saw Ice Age, the movie. I know it works.
There we go.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Another laptop pod for my I'm like in a different location every pod these days, but
They're asking a lot from us, content creators. We have to pod every 2 fucking days. We have to stream every other 2 days, and we're like you said, we do what we can.
Yeah, a little Palm Springs pod for me today. So here we go.
Little Palm Springs, little green arrow for you. I'm seeing. Hello.
Yeah, huge.
Hello, Team Walsh.
Went up 10K from 2 million to 2 million. I'm fucking storming the castle. Storming the castle. It begins.
Back in my day, 10K used to mean something.
Yeah. I mean, today was obviously extraordinary. We were potting Thursday night. Very exciting when I had 6 attackers going into the slate and every game was 0-0. So that didn't work too great, but luckily I took a -8 for Gabriel instead of just a -4 and having Hincapi instead of Gabriel, in which case my mood would be even more down than it currently is. But
it would be a red arrow probably instead of a green
for
arrow.
sure.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
It'd be like 30 points. But we got BPITG back in the team for both of us. So that's a good job by us.
Yep.
Got an actual goalkeeper who I don't think will lose his place to Kepa this week or next week. Might happen, but I don't think it's going to happen. But so hopefully Raya is going to be safe for me. And we're,
What'd you
turning
do?
the
You did
page.
Saka, sells, Hink, out for Verts, Raya, Gab, right?
Yeah.
So even with the -8, you're positive because Gab got
Oh, yeah,
15
yeah.
points. Yeah, easy.
Way positive.
Way positive. You captained Cunha, I captained Haaland, both blank, didn't even matter.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't start Klein and I started Fofana W dot. I didn't, when I got Klein, my intention was to start him for these 2 home games. But when he subbed off before 60 at Spuds, I was just like, this feels really concerning.
Yeah.
And it wasn't. He played 90 today, basically.
Played 90.
Got an assist. I mean, they lost the clean, obviously, but I lost a few points on that one. And to be fair, I mean, I wasn't really scrutinizing the decision. I pretty early on was like, this is a mess. I'm starting Fofana.
Yep.
And I didn't really think too much about it, but
And Chelsea were bad, and they sacked their manager, and Fofana got 25 DEFCONs or something. But I don't think it was like a fucking stupid decision or something. But I had this thought earlier today when I was thinking about the pod, and I was thinking, because you must have been shitting you and everyone else who captained Cunha must have been terrified of the City game and what Haaland might do.
Confirmed terrified.
We've been playing FPL for over a decade now. Like, who is that? Is Haaland the most terrifying guy if you swerve the cap? If you swerve the chalk cap in the FPL history of ours? Is it Haaland? Is it Mo? Is it, Aguero, Rooney, Hazard? Like, who's the guy that's just I'm so fucked?
It's gotta be Haaland, because it's not only that.
It might be.
But it's also just the comprehensive ownership percentage. Like the other guys, like we're not typically swerving other guys in seasons past when they have a really good fixture. Like maybe they're the chalk, but they're only making up maybe like 50% or something.
Yeah.
Like this is like 90 or like 70+% every week, no matter what. So
we talked about this all the time. We also just didn't used to know. Like how many people captained Rooney No idea. Everyone I talk to, which is just Walsh, captained him. Maybe guessed, but that's it. That's all I know about.
Yeah,
So.
That's fair point. Fair point.
Yeah.
I mean, there were like little, polls on FFS Scout or whatever that gave you some type of a glimmer of an idea, but just that, it's just a glimmer.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have more information. But yeah, I mean, obviously it was terrified, and it obviously didn't matter. Nobody scored any points this week for the attackers.
Yeah, what a crazy Tuesday and just the most dull Thursday ever.
Yeah.
I also got a green, a little nicer. I also took a hit. Let me pull this up here. So 52 -4 on 48. Like you said, I hit in Gab. Good Munson, also part of my hit. Last time I benched with an 8-pointer. Good job by me. Good process. O'Reilly. That was fucking brutal.
Bad.
It was out of nowhere, too. It was just like... Yeah.
Oh, he's subbing.
Oh, Gvard's ready to come on. Oh, yep. Nico's walking off on 57 or something. And now might be hurt. I'm sure we'll get very accurate, to-the-point team news from Pep and Moyes on O'Reilly and Keane. That's going to go great for me. I know exactly where to spend my transfers.
For a bald man, Pep actually is pretty forthcoming with injury news. Like, he just says, like, he's out. Like, he doesn't give you maybe a timeline.
Yeah.
But he's just like, oh, yeah, like, John is out or Rodri's out.
Yeah.
Like, he just kind of says it. So
that's true.
You might actually know. I think more questionable. He just kind of goes like,
no, not for this weekend. Not for this. Yeah, or something.
I think more questionable is there even going to be a fucking press conference? That's a question.
Great follow-up.
I have an answer.
Probably not, because I'm sure he did I think the way it usually goes is they do a post-match with embargoed whatever, and that'll be it. That serves as his like pre-match, because they've 2 days off until their next game, so nothing will change really. But I got 1 attacking return. I think you got 0 attacking returns, which is why I just completely destroyed you this week and got 6 more points. It was insane.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I got week. Cherky got returns because he always does, but otherwise,
DEFCON.
Otherwise. He's so good. Otherwise, it wasn't great.
No, it's a very disappointing Thursday. The FPL website's still not updated as usual, but I felt like I should do the best I can to try and figure out who the December mug winners are. I'll have to double check tomorrow because I don't trust FPL Gameweek, but from what it looks like, first place, Kenneth Fletcher, aka 859, aka Clown Fart on Discord. Second place, tie between Donnie Despain, aka Air Force Juan, and Stein Ghoul, aka Fergie Time. And third place, Joe Fuller, aka Disintegration, aka Fred Neal on Discord. So good job by all of you. I will DM you and whatever tomorrow once I double check. And let's go. Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's pod.
Pod time.
Anything happen?
We already started podding.
I know, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Remember, real FML FPL fans remember when this was called the meat and potatoes section of the pod.
Oh my God, when the pod was horrible. I can't believe people used to listen to how bad the pod used to be.
It's crazy.
It's still pretty fucking bad, but
it's crazy. Yeah, we had a written order of the way things are going to go.
Right, no one wants to listen to this.
What I still want to talk about it.
Oh my God.
We got to talk about Cunha and Manchester United.
Oh my God.
Barely scraping a draw against Wolves. Just talk to me about like the captaincy and what you saw and like how you're seeing Cunha and Man U going forward.
Well, I mean, we had one game. We had Newcastle home as a data point with the Bruno less, AFCON less Manchester United. And, they obviously weren't good. And I still felt that they were able to get the ball up the field and creating some counterattacking opportunities from what I was seeing against a team that's better than them.
Yep.
And, obviously they're missing several first choice players, some of which are they're better players, and they're replacing them with far worse players. And I just felt like it was sort of the kind of conflict like conflation, like everything was just kind of this confluence of events where just like everything should in my head be funneling to Cunha, or like any goal action they create, like it's almost not possible for him to not be involved.
Yeah.
And I was also just kind of coupling that with the Wolves, while I had been kind of like a little bit of a proponent of them recently and thinking like, they've been playing a bit better under Edwards the last couple of games, and watching them, the quick turnaround and also subsequent loss of like a lot of guys. Like they had one less day to prep for the game, which for a team like Wolves is massive. I mean, they went Saturday to Tuesday, and, Manchester United went Friday to Tuesday, and, most of their players are used to playing midweek. I mean, pretty much everybody on the team has played in Europe before. I was just looking at it and thinking like this is an imbalanced mismatch that Wolves are probably just going to lay down for it, just kind of just lose comfortably. Yeah. And that could not have been further from reality. I mean, they were just better. I mean, they were just a better team. They probably were good. They were good for the win. It didn't come off, but yeah, it just kind of fell apart. And, Manchester United just could not really get a foothold in the game. Like they were just doing meaningless, crazy shit. And I mean, Xerxes getting ripped at half. I was going insane about Xerxes. Every 8 minutes,
he had a goal and an assist. I don't know how that's bad.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I was like every 8 minutes, I was just making a comment like this guy is fucking shambolic. But I mean, what it does look like to me with Man United now, after seeing this performance, is Ugarte is just not a footballer. He's one of the worst players I've ever seen.
He's so bad.
I don't know how they don't have a kid from the academy that can't do minimum what he's doing and actually be able to run.
And so pass.
I mean, he's just a traffic cone. I couldn't believe what he was doing out there. So I mean, when you have him next to Case in the pivot, it's just like that nullifies and dulls a lot of things. Xerxes gives the ball away constantly. Fucking Sesko is just he just does my head in. I don't know what he's doing.
I mean, he did his best. He got shots. I can't put it all on his shoulders. If he's supposed to finish the moves and he's getting the shots and he's hitting the posts, it's like, what else can he do? Like, he's not supposed to be able to pass or do anything but get shots. Yeah.
There's just not a lot of quality there. Like, he just seems like such a donkey to me. I mean, he's enormous, but he just seems like such a donkey.
He's so big and strong and fast, and that's what attracted him to multiple clubs who were bidding for
I mean, his touch is just like, oh my god. And I mean, Dorgu's decision making, I mean, he scored a goal last week. He thinks he's going to just score a fucking hat trick every game. I mean, watching him to that in the Wolves game was just like, oh yeah, this is why this guy never plays. And then you just have this, and Cunha was also just abject. I mean, he was terrible. He played really badly the whole game. I mean, he was really slow. His X walking was, even for him, like off the charts. The amount he was walking in this game was, maybe the most of the season. For those, I'm sure there's a Twitter handle person that charts this, but
charts how much walking he does. I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, they just looked diabolical. I mean, they should get destroyed by Leeds next game. I expect them to get destroyed.
Yeah,
they're just bad. I mean, they're a really bad team, and I don't know what's going. I don't know where. They just need these guys. They need the guys back. Really.
Yeah, right? There was the Nate prophecy on the last pod of just being like they lost too many. At some point, it crosses over. You lose too many of the good guys, and then the team just doesn't work at all. And I think there's something to that. I mean, X50 said, is Cunha just the second coming of Pack? But I mean, Pack fresh off a 13-pointer. Watch your mouth.
I wish you.
I'd kill for a second coming of Pack, but. Yeah, I mean, having pens and being nailed for 90 just does a lot. I mean, like that just puts him above majority of midfielders in the game. There's still maybe the top, best piece of the pie that he's not going to touch, and that's pretty clear when the team's playing this badly. But just being nailed for 90 in pens,
he's an attacker. He's an attacker. That discrimination is
like it cuts down the field of competition by a lot. Like a lot of the questions we got were just like, are we holding? Are we selling before Leeds, Burnley? Like, is there blah blah blah? Is he better than Rodgers from Scott and all this stuff? And I'm just like, relax. like both things can be true. Like they were horrible, he was horrible, all this stuff. Nowhere near selling. I don't know if you're the same. Not in my like top 5 biggest concerns of selling. Like, yeah, maybe when Bruno's back, maybe if Palmer stays fit, then like down the line a little bit, we'll talk about it. But he's still got a lot of things in his basket for a good FPL pick. And I think you just got to hold. I think you got to just maybe hold, don't watch. Maybe that's the Man United rule when all their guys are away. But I don't know. Do you feel the same way?
No, I don't. I mean, I think they have Leeds Burnley. I mean, they're both away.
Leeds Burnley.
It would be really hard for me to imagine me having him after Burnley. Like I think that's the time to sell. But I think there's
City, Arsenal after that, so it lines up perfectly with just fucking him off in 22.
Yeah. But for me though, I'm definitely going to keep him for these next 2 games. Like they're still playing 2 teams that are promoted who also have players on their squads and teams that are just not that good. So I don't expect him to brace both of these games, but he could get 1 or 2 returns in the next 2 games, and I'll be like, oh great, like this is fine. I'm not going to captain him again, obviously, but I mean we also might be seeing Bruno come back this week, which would help Cunha. Like when Cunha was also playing very deep in this game. I mean he was dropping into Bruno positions to just pick the ball up and try and progress the ball in midfield. And he wasn't even pictured in a lot of the attacking actions in the final third because he's carrying the water, trying to just get the ball up the pitch. So, I mean, Bruno back helps him a lot because then he could just be the shot monster that he wants to be. So, but no, I think after these, you're supposed to hold him for the 2 promoted games. I think
you're supposed to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
They also, you mentioned the rest also. I mean, Leeds played today. Man United played on Tuesday. I mean, that's at this point in the season and this point of a pileup, that's a huge advantage. I know that they rested DCL and shit, but the other guys didn't rest, so that's a big advantage in terms of legs and stuff. So we hold.
But it's like you mentioned, and I think in Podboys in our chat or whatever about like when is the team bad enough to be like, okay, it's too bad. And it's honestly like, it's so hard to assess that unless if it's your team. Like, cause unless if it's Palace, like who has been shitting on Palace more than me over the last month and a half? Like nobody in the fucking planet.
Nobody.
Probably. And what's happened? We are fucking horrendous. Yeah. And I know exactly in my head, like how we build, like what everyone's supposed to do, like what we're losing when this guy comes in for that guy. Cause I've seen all these guys so much. With Man United, I watch them a lot, but I'm not nearly enough and as much or anything to be like, okay, like it actually once Mount is out, like that's the breaking point. Like they are going to not be able to function.
Bruno, honestly, more than anyone. Like it's just, he's not a deep midfielder, except for under Amorim. But under Amorim, he's the deep midfielder who does all of the passing, all of the progression, all of the moving the ball into the final third, all the creativity, half of the set pieces, and he sometimes gets forward and attacks. It's just so much built around him, and maybe they'll figure it out. Maybe they'll win these games. No one would be surprised if they just won these 2 games. That would be very not surprising. But yeah, it was a bad showing, and it's definitely taken him out of the cap possibility, probably.
Yeah, and I think it's like, it's like with Trent with you guys losing him and how much the play is built around it. Like when, you lose the Bruno and then you lose the Bumo and then the Ahmad and then the Mount. And then you're seeing like, who's replacing these players? What's the delta in the difference? Like, how is this team going to look? And, I probably didn't spend enough time just thinking about that, just like, no, it doesn't matter that it's Wolves. Like this team has too many problems. Like this is not a capable team. Period. Right. And I didn't get there. And I hope not to make that mistake again. And I will definitely make that mistake.
Well, and
again.
I also think you mentioned, like, while talking about that, just Wolves just really haven't been that bad for now after the Man United game, 4 games in a row. They played Arsenal really close. They played Brentford really close. They played Liverpool really close. And then they drew with Manchester United and should have won. And, like, obviously they're still getting relegated and their team fucking sucks, but they're playing pretty decently, and so that means something, like a month and a half ago, you would have said, oh, West Ham versus Wolves. I need but Jaron Bowen in this game or I'm fucking fucked because they're going to score 4. And now I'm looking at that game. They're home. I'm like, yeah, Wolves could win. That's a very winnable game now. The way they're playing, they could beat West Ham. Like, sure.
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
Sure
so things change, and we gotta follow it all. I mentioned hodling Cunha, and Svenny asked, "What's the origin of hodl?" Walsh keeps saying it. I assume it's just a funny way to say hold. What are we hodling here?
Is it from Game of Thrones? I don't know.
If it is, I wouldn't know because I don't watch
you
that
don't
show.
know. I think it was from Game of Thrones with the fat guy holding the door. Hodor?
Hodor.
Hodl?
I've heard.
I don't know. I thought
it was like same world as God. I can't remember his fucking name. Diamond Hands guy, like the crypto,
the meme stock guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Okay.
I thought it was like hodl your stocks or something like that, or like
that's possible. Yeah, that's possible. That sounds. I don't know. I mean, the origin of these things gets so lost, and then time elapses, and it's just lexicon. Like there's no other way of saying things. Yeah.
Yeah. But either way, we're hodling. So whatever.
Yeah, we're hodling Cunha for 2.
Another hodler is Gabriel. We both hit him in. We both flew with our little greens. Bowski said -4 worth it to get Gabriel in straight away. You've all said are Hincapié and Calafiori both immediate sells, and then Romford says, should I sell Raya or Saka to get Gab? I also have Timber, but I don't want to sell him.
I mean, the answer for us is obviously going to be, we both literally took hits after he played 4 seconds.
He played 19 minutes and we hit him in immediately.
And he immediately just bangs 15. I mean, he's actually the best pick in the game. So any weeks that you don't own him are weeks you're just playing catch up. I don't know. I mean, he obviously doesn't get 15 points every week, but pretty damn near close. I mean, just go back down and scroll down back to what he was doing at the beginning of the season. I mean, he popped 3 double-digit hauls already. He's getting DEFCONs.
He's already price rose. He's gonna price rise again. Yeah, like the sooner the better, really.
Yeah,
I mean,
just get him.
It's also just, I haven't seen it. I don't know if you're the same, but I'm not seeing any teams in our Discord right now that just are like, fine, I have like a fit 11 guys and no, like it's hit season, fix your defense, fix your injured guy, get the best pick in the game.
Or wild card.
Or fucking wild card. Yeah, I don't know.
We just got them all out.
That's what it's for, right?
Restock, replenish of chips. We're back.
We got 5 frees. We're all still taking hits. I can't believe we got 5 frees.
I didn't get them. They didn't come to our account, remember? We didn't get them. To take -8s and shit.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah, we're just catching up. What else? Should I just run through some questions? Or you want to actually, what about captain this week?
I mean, for me, it's easy Haaland. There's not even a question. Oh my God. Not even a question in my mind.
I'm questioning. I am.
What are your questions? I have no questions.
My questions are, I mean, Sydney, a little bit of a stumble today. I mean, not really. They created more than enough to score 3+, but they didn't. City, Thursday, 2 days rest. Chelsea, 4 days rest. They're still not a bad team. Like they're maybe not, they've fallen from the 3rd best team in the league to the 5th. Like they're still a good team with good players. It's just like not an easy game. It's not like an easy, they're going to score 4+ game. But then again, you look at the fixtures and you're like, which game is? That's the hard part for me.
Yeah, I mean, no Caicedo is more than enormous of a miss.
Huge.
I mean,
it's huge.
Obviously, the bald guy's gone, so who the fuck is in charge? Like nobody knows what's happening. There's some. I mean, it's just there's such a joke stench going on at the club.
Yeah,
and it's. I mean, Cucurella is probably going to be out again too. I mean, he's really important for them, and it's just obviously they're not a bad team. I mean, this isn't some bottom half team.
No.
They're also not a good team, and their center backs kind of suck. I don't know if Fofana's going to make it. I mean, I think Chalobah is massively overrated. I just think that this is just an easy home fixture for City, and like you said, I mean, there's no other option anyway. I mean, there's no other.
The only other guy that I've been considered is Saka, just because Bournemouth just concede.
That's crazy.
Bournemouth just concede more than any other team in the league. Like they're arguably the best attacking fixture in the league right now with how they're playing.
Yeah.
And no Tyler Adams, they just fell apart.
Yeah. But how many times are we going to go back to the Saka well of Cat? Like he just got an assist in a 4-goal game. I mean, it's just so roll of dice. Like when is he going to get points? When they get returns? It's an away game. It's a night game. It just doesn't feel good. If the game was at the Bridge, I would have more interest. But it's at home. Like I just think.
Oh, you're saying the City game?
City, yeah. I'm just like I think it's overcomplicating, overthinking.
Yeah.
But if you're getting the feeling, if you want to go for the diddle, then diddle away. I mean, who gives a fuck?
Ultimately, I feel like the thing that's happened all season is like any time anyone's really swerved Haaland, it's either barely worked or you've been massively punished. And there's like kind of no in between. There's not like been like a week where it's just like, oh my God, I got a fucking huge haul for my differential and Haaland blanked. I mean, he's blanked 2 in a row, but for the first time probably all season. Or no, Newcastle leads 12-13. He also blanked 2 in a row. But for the most part, he just gets double-digit hauls. So it's really hard to swerve.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't cap him the last 2 games, and he blanked both, and I got Ekitike 5 and then Cunha 2. So, like you said, I mean, it barely worked. And also, that's looking at the product over the process. Like, if you think he's going to blank or it's a bad fixture, you go for it. Like the one I got really fucked on was the Fulham game, but the Palace game I also didn't cap, and I capped Saka. I think I lost 1 point on that because Saka came in with points in that game. I don't remember who they played in 16. Who was that? It was someone really bad. It was Wolves at home. So that was
I capped
fine.
Saka too. Yeah.
So I mean, all things considered, it's been all right. I mean, it hasn't been good, but it's just like you take the shout of trying to go the differential though when you have so much against the field. Like if Ekitike scored a goal and had an assist and got 13 instead of 5 or whatever, like then I probably jumped like, fucking 600K or something. So many points.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you just have to still keep taking your shots. Like I think when you don't like the fixture, you don't like the way it looks, you just keep taking your shots.
It's such a short turnaround, but I am still considering that because I really do think like, and Bournemouth are just... It's still discussed, even though they haven't won in 10 games. It's still just like since this slide started and then the Tyler Adams injury, and they just concede more big chances than fucking Burnley. They just could concede like between 3 and 5 every game. It's really crazy what they're up to because they play exactly the same style as last year. He hasn't changed it yet without the players. So I don't know. I'll probably end up on Haaland, but it just feels weird a little bit to me. But is what it is. It's the season.
Yeah, I mean, if Arsenal were home, I would maybe have more time for it. And I agree with you completely on Bournemouth's defense. I mean, they're a complete sieve. I mean, they're just Swiss cheese holes all over the place. And but it's still just like they could score 4 and he gets 5 points. Like he's not the focal point. Like Arsenal don't really have a focal point. So like that also is just such a detracting point for me. It's like the fixture has to be for me with Saka like at home against like bashing you over the head like a Burnley when Haaland has some type of like away fixture or something where it's like a little bit meh. But I just don't.
In Haaland's worst performances of the season, every single one of them, he has at least one big chance. Today he had a fucking monster chance.
Yeah.
And it's always like the one thing that frustrates me in Discord also is like, he'll miss the chance. Eventually City blank. People are like, oh, Haaland. But like, how many times have we seen like, if that first chance goes in, they score 4? It's like, it's just that much of a difference of just like, oh, wow. Yeah. They got that one huge chance, didn't score. Floodgates never opened. They were just frustrated. And it's like, it's the difference. All right. Any other games you want to touch on, or should I just run through these questions?
I mean,
we didn't
Everton
really touch on any of the games, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, Everton cleaning. I mean, they were really close to conceding just at the tail end, but I mean, your shout is so far right on. I mean, they're just keeping cleans in these bad fixtures. I mean, and it felt good for Barry that he finally scored a goal. He seems like a really nice kid.
I like Barry, dude. He's 2 goals on the season, both versus trees, the tricky trees. He's always hated Forest.
Clearly. I mean, it's just like a lot of passion when you watch him play. Like he like clearly is like a very, very, very passionate, like just different. It's
I
nice
like
to watch him, but
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the Everton defense is I guess still fine. Like Keane no show is obviously not ideal, but
so frustrating for me. But yeah, Tarko 8-9 last 2 weeks. His def gone 19-13. Like he is what we thought he was. And he's just flying and hauling and could have scored too. He was close to scoring too. So they're good.
Us shouting him so hard and then selling him was
both selling.
That's one of us kind of things to do, I guess.
Extremely us type of thing. Both selling before, I think 10-9, 1-3, 8-9.
Yeah,
that's good.
Getting him before most people, and then I mean, most people still just don't even have him. But I don't know.
I mean, at some point, someone will do the maths on my team if I just basically never wildcarded like my game week 4 team or whatever, when I just had I just had Thiago, Haaland, Keane. Like I don't remember who else I had. They were all just holds. Bruno, they were all just holds. And I got rid of all of them on wildcard, and they're all just. I'd be probably a much higher rank if I just never even touched it. So that's always a good feeling to use 55 transfers and make your team worse.
Yeah, well, at least you're getting new friends, new faces.
That's true. I am growing my friend circle.
Yeah. I mean, I think the other interesting thing just noting was the Frimpongs today playing right wing. I mean, he didn't. You guys obviously didn't score any goals today, but I mean,
he created the best chance of the game. He created an open net. I don't even know what to call that. Like, did you see the Ekitike highlight of him heading it away? Like, it was.
I mean.
What just happened?
He forgot where he was for a moment. That happens. That happens to the best of us. But I mean, I think Frimpong's is an actual interesting consideration. I mean, he'll never get DEFCONs in his fucking life, but I would imagine, assist games, like he's gonna get a lot of bonus points. Like when he's starting, he should be getting bonus points just watching him play, knowing how the system kind of works. So. I mean,
did he get last week? No, right? But he only subbed on last week. He didn't start, right?
No, he played all 90. He played all 90.
Yeah, he did. But
they didn't clean, right?
They didn't clean, no.
Yeah, he got an assist, but they didn't clean.
Yeah.
Let me see, where was he?
He
was fourth. He was one
2
off.
BPS off from Curtis from getting a bone. Yeah.
So
I mean, he's good. He's legit. He went from this guy may never be fit again to Nate was texting me today. He's like, I haven't seen someone as fast as him since Bellerin when he was 19. Like, he just makes everyone look like they're running in slow-mo. I mean, he's pretty much just unplayable on the dribble because he'll just go around anyone, which means you have to give him 5 yards of space, which means he can go inside whenever he wants also. And creating chances.
And it's like if Doku he's accurate. Like, it's like if Doku had accuracy, like he delivers actually good balls. Yeah. And I mean, I had Frimpong's a little bit in Fuckle, and it was just like, he would not play a lot of it. Yeah, he would just not play random games, I remember. But when he played, he always got points. Like, it was like, oh, this guy's great. He just gets points every time he plays. Like, I mean, he's kind of doing that now. Like, he just gets points every time he plays.
Here's his last 3 Leverkusen seasons: 5 goals, 5 assists, 9 goals, 7 assists, 8 goals, 7 assists. That's pretty fucked up. Like, I don't know what the hell that is.
I mean, it's Munoz plus 2x Munoz levels of returns. I mean, he plays. I mean, we don't know where he's going to play, I guess, is one problematic thing here. I mean, if he's playing right back, then it's going to be, he'll have a lot less obviously attacking opportunities than if he's playing right wing. But I don't know. He could play right wing for a while. Something to pay attention to.
Yeah, it's something to watch for sure.
I don't know if it's something to pay attention to, or you either buy him right now, or then you're like, okay, like I'm gonna, because this is probably the best time to get him when Mo's gone.
Because of the fixtures, you think? Oh, because of Mo. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, we do need another forward. Like, we're so lacking shots today. It was ridiculous. But yeah, Mo's gone. I mean, at Fulham, I feel like they usually score at home, but they could clean that. At Arsenal in 21 is brutal. Home Burnley in
nothing
22,
might
obviously.
happen.
Yeah, or it's just a 0-0, right? Like
Yeah.
the first game was for
Very possible.
85 minutes or whatever. Yeah.
I think that Fulham against us, they completely fell apart in the last
Fulham did
20 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that they're gassed. I mean, they also kind of like, not like us where we have all these people gone and injured, but they have all these old guys who he's just grinding into dust. And I don't know, like they could get fucked by you guys on, thank God the game's at the Craven Cottage, but they could just get really fucked. I think that's on the cards for Sunday.
Fulham are just that kind of team. Like they will occasionally just lose 5-1. And it's like, oh, they were bad today, Yeah. But then they're always like in the back of my head, they're always like, oh, it's a tough game. Milv's good. So I don't know what Fulham's ever going to show up. But yeah, it could be a bad one.
The funniest thing with them is like you don't know that in advance, but after 10 minutes of the game, you're like, oh, it's this version today.
Oh, 100%.
It's so weird.
100%. Yeah. That's accurate. What other games happened? I don't even remember.
The West Ham Brighton game was also absolutely insane. I mean,
they
were going crazy. I
was kind of hoping, 3 pens.
I watched a bit of that. Yeah, it was nuts. The fucking Welbs, trying to Panenka, and then M. Fernandez was going ballistic about the comms kept saying he was aggrieved that he attempted to.
I know. I didn't know that.
I was like, that can't be actual because
everyone was saying it. Yeah, I didn't know that Panenka was the equivalent of a racial slur. I thought it was just a strategy to try and score a pen.
It's not like don't dive early, then you'll just catch it. How about we do that instead? And then you make fun of him for doing it. I don't know, he fucking missed. But yeah, that
and also it worked. He obviously fucked up the execution, but the Panenka worked. Areola was on his fucking ass looking up oh no.
Whoopsie. I did it again. But that was a fucking fun game.
Very fun game.
Did you see Grob?
Was crazy. Yeah, Grob. Here we go, right?
Grob's back.
Is he straight in?
BPITG. I mean, I don't know. He's fucking 40s. Him and Milner, what are they up to? I don't know.
They're home Burnley. Grob in this week, maybe? How old is actual Grob?
He's probably older than Baby Child Manager.
I think he's probably 32 or something.
Is he in the game yet? I can't imagine they got their shit together and put him in the game. He's not in. Yeah.
What the fuck? I can't find him. Oh, because I don't know how to make the Yeah, he's 34. Nice. Okay. Good job by you.
All right.
Yeah, let's do these questions. Balf said DCL Jim or Igor Jesus best 6'3" and under forward.
Okay, so
it's not
hear
Jim.
Me out on this. It's definitely not Jim.
It's definitely not Jim. It's definitely DCL.
I mean,
I know you love Igor Jesus, but
it's not. I really like the fucking Wolves kid, man. All of these guys to me, all of these guys suck.
See that coming.
I like Rokadare, man. He's good. He's really good.
He's good.
He's good. Monster, massive unit. He has good touch. He's good link up. He can.
Has he ever taken a pen in his life?
I don't know about that. I mean, will Wolves ever win a pen? I'm less concerned about pens with these shitty ass teams and these shitty ass players.
Listen, DCL got a pen against us. It matters.
I know it matters. It matters. But I mean, DCL is obviously the safest pick.
Tolu's taking 9 pens, 5 scored, 4 missed. Let's go.
he loves the pen. He loves the pen.
That's good. That's good.
But in the Prem, he has a 100% record. He's never missed in the pen.
Never missed. Prem,
yeah. So, I mean, DCL is obviously the safest pick. He looks good. He's, he just was rested, so that means he's going to be.
He's rested. He scored an offsides goal immediately when he came on and looked incredible. Yeah,
which is typically what he's traditionally exceptional at, is scoring offsides goals and not scoring the
actual goals
chances. Yeah. And that could be just maybe a sign of an omen of things to come. But home United at Newcastle, home Fulham, it's a good 3. It's just rested. I think he's the,
and then his Darb, pick. His Darb against Everton too.
Yeah,
and he's got to be up for that game. They fucking
at
released
the Hill
him.
Dick. Yeah, at the Hilly Dick. They wouldn't even entertain him to come back. And then he has another. Then he plays Arsenal. Yeah, I mean. He's 5'9". I mean, basically, I'm just looking at these guys of like Thiago hasn't scored a goal in 8 games. Just
I was
get
so
the cheapest.
pissed when he missed his big chance today. He got one big chance. I just would have felt so good.
Yeah,
everyone got
points.
rid. 9 points,
Phil,
the easy way. Yep.
And now he's got, kind of a tough run coming up. And
at Everton, home Sunday. Might not play one of these. We still don't know what the hell's going on with that.
Yeah. It's very sketchy around Thiago. But yeah, I mean, DCL is obviously a good pick.
He's a good pick.
It's just not exciting, and I think you just really need to remind yourself that, this is a 1 in 3 or 1 in 4 player, not a 1 in 2 player. I mean, a hot month and a half does not make him all of a sudden like some different guy.
Yeah.
And, teams are going to be a little bit more like, oh, DCL, like we have to do something about this. We can't just like kind of ignore him because he doesn't fucking do anything.
Yeah.
So, opponents are going to be game planning a little bit differently. And I'm sure he's going to hit a very quiet spell sometime in the near future because he's just not this good. I like the Wolves good, man. I think he's good. I think he's good. I like the way that they're playing because it's just pretty loose. Like all these guys, I mean, I don't know half their team still, and I've been watching them every week for at least a month. Like I feel like I watch a lot of Wolves. I
have a lot of solo games for some reason. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know who any of these guys are. Like there's an Andre, there's a Gomez. I know Wang. I mean, I know that the Korean guy. There's like Chachua. I was like, who the fuck is that?
I know,
is that like
ChatGPT. They have all these guys. Yeah.
A Bueno comes in. A Fair comes in.
They have a Mane.
Yeah, there's a new Mane who's actually also pretty decent. And for some reason, though, it's like they're all playing with a chip on their shoulder or something. Like they're all like really.
It's the Doc speech, dude.
Yeah, the Doc got them in, behind the woodshed and just sort of beating the shit out of them. Like,
what's the actual table like? Is there any chance in the fucking world?
No, there's no chance.
They're 15 points behind 17th place NFO. Good God.
There's no chance. Literal no chance. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like they're
playing well. They're playing well.
I mean, they got home Western, at Everton, home Newcastle, at City, home Bournemouth. I don't know. I'm just like, this team's gonna do some shit. Like everybody is sleeping on them. Nobody is taking them seriously. Like they're, I don't know. He's 5'4".
Krejci too. That guy just.
Krejci's a monster.
He just pops up with the dong. He's just a donger. He's a 4 or 5 nailed donger. Is that good?
Yeah. He doesn't do anything else, but yeah. They have no clean sheets this year, right? I think they still have 0.
One.
I think
maybe they had a 0-0 at some point, or no?
I don't know. Maybe one of their points was that. I don't think so though.
Because they have 3 draws. I don't think so. They have a clean. No, they're on 0.
Easy 0. So
they're on 0. West Ham are on 1. Man United are on 2, and then there's a bunch of ties going upward from there.
Yeah.
Who's
really bad?
Tell me,
Victor Gyökeres. He's bad. That was a bad use of money.
I spent my New Year's with Nate, and we talked about Gyök, and this is what I said to Nate. I did not see a world where I was going to be the Gyök defender in Discord, but with how hard everyone's coming down on him, I have to be like, no, he's doing a lot of good stuff off the ball. Like he's getting opportunities and space for other players.
Look, I understand that. Like we've been talking about that.
Yes.
And that can't be all you do for Arsenal.
I know.
Like you can't be that. That's not some. You have to be better than that. You have to be able to do that and not do that. But like
it's not
that's
enough.
The issue.
It's not enough for the fee. It's not enough for Arsenal, but it might be enough to win the league. And
this year,
that's pretty good.
Is he the future 9? I mean, Jesus comes on and scores in 3 seconds. Like who else can make space for other people? Kai. Jesus,
I mean,
like
Kai's
starting.
He's going to start soon. He was on the bench. He made the bench. He'll start a game soon.
Yeah,
Kai will be starting the Champions League final in May, and everyone will be like, Kai. Yeah, is it Kai time? Yeah, or is it Jesus?
I mean, Gyök is the 3rd best forward striker they have. Like, it's pretty clear to me. it's insane. They spent 100 million or whatever on him. It's just nuts. Like, how can they be so bad at fucking
just
recruiting?
Give him 60, 70 minutes of insanity and then bring the other guys on for like an easy open game against dead center backs. Like, that's a recipe for success. That's using your depth, so
it's a different way to do it.
It's a different way to do it. Fred Neal, who's the best defender under 4 million?
Under 4 million. I mean, how many even are there?
There's like
more
2.
Than one. It's Klein or Goodmanson, right?
Yeah, or Heaven.
Yeah. I mean, Heaven's. I don't
under 4. Maybe he meant 4 and under. Because then we get Alderete territory.
Yeah. I mean, Heaven. I think he's better than Euro. I'll say that. I'm not. He was good in the Wolves game. He was very good in the Wolves game, but I think he was really not very good in some of the previous games. And he makes errors. I mean, he's really young, obviously. I mean, I'm saying all this with the scrutiny of like how long is he going to be starting?
That's the whole issue with him. Yeah,
yeah, like De Ligt and Slab are without return dates, and with Maz out, I mean they're all of a sudden, for a team with that plays 3 center backs. I mean, they have Lissandro, they have Shaw, like they have Euro, they have Heaven. I mean, I mean, how many? They have two of them are left footers, so it's like, I mean, I think he's probably pretty secure. But this is also a team that's just not a good defense.
They're such a bad defense. That's the thing. Like we're halfway through the season. I feel very confident in saying that Sunderland and Leeds both are better defensively than Manchester United. Manchester United's a better team. I think they'll probably finish higher when their good players come back and they'll score more goals than both of them. But better defense, like those teams are just tighter and more organized and have way better midfields. Honestly, both of those teams have way better midfields than Man United. So,
I mean, I think it's Goodmanson by a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you have to go under. He's just very good and very nailed.
Yeah.
And
I mean, you don't really want to start these guys ever. And also, like, you just get the long-term security of start with Goodmanson that you don't get with, I mean, Klein's going to be bombed the second Munoz is back, which is, I guess now we're probably like a few weeks away.
Yeah.
A few more weeks away. So, I mean, which is a lot of games.
Yeah, but, I mean, you look at the Leeds fixtures, it's like you're obviously hoping to never start the player, but in a pinch, there's a home Fulham, there's an at Everton, there's a home NFO, there's a home Sunderland, like it just... And he's fucking last on my bench and cleans Liverpool today. So you never know when these guys will just pop in. And it's you really just want them playing 90.
I think I would probably put Goodmanson 1, Heaven 2, Klein 3, if in order.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I'll take that. Under 4, tough. Bear Creeks and Ben G wondering what to do with Semenyo.
Sell him.
Probably not sell. I keep mentioning teams on Discord. I haven't seen a team that has more than 1 free transfer. Most teams have -1 free transfer. Like everyone's just hitting every week. If you're at that stage, like he's not your biggest problem. So probably keep him.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's just Arsenal. He's leaving. It's
I mean, I don't even know what team he's playing for this game week. So
yeah.
He might be on City, home Chelsea, and then it's like, oh, easy hold.
I mean, there's a difference to also about your biggest
sucks.
problem. I mean, he could be a cash cow for you. I mean, he could be a stepping stone to someone in the same. Like, I mean, even if you're just doing like Semenyo to fucking like Rodgers or something, like, yeah, that's an upgrade. Like, that's fine. But I don't think I would be saving if I had Semenyo. Probably is what I mean. I mean, you could show me a team where I might be.
I probably would, but yeah, it's so
they're playing Arsenal, dude. I mean, what's he?
Yeah, no, it's not good, but he scores against the top teams all the time. He's really good. He has the most points of any midfielder in the game. I mean,
that's true.
It's just he's just not a problem, even though you might his team's bad and whatever. Fred Neal, who's the best O'Reilly replacement for those of us who already have Gab? Maybe it's Frimpong. Aforementioned Frimpong. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, he's a bit more expensive. Yeah, well, I mean, obviously, I think both of our answers would be get another Arsenal defender if you are able to do that. I mean, it would be. I mean, at this point with Timber's price, I would probably honestly like to maybe get Saliba instead. I don't know.
Jesus,
is he 0.5 better than Saliba? Like that's
no. No, he's not.
He's just
not. He doesn't attack enough to be 0.5 better, I don't think.
He just get some fucking
and occasionally
Ben
White will start over him every once in 8 games, right? Where Saliba.
Yeah. Well, Saliba occasionally just goes on vacation, so that's a little bit.
Occasionally, so I mean, he jumps on a pogo stick and bruises his balls and can't play for 3 weeks. So I don't know
what's going on, whatever with him, but I mean, I think Frimpong is definitely an exciting one. But
Tarko though,
Tarko's the stable one. If you want to get someone in here and
you want someone to hold for 18 game weeks, yeah.
Get someone in that you don't have to, second guess or think about. It's definitely him. But yeah,
those are good. Those are good ones. Josh B said, "Do I hold Sobe?" He was bad today, but I think it was just a bad game. I don't know. What were you gonna say?
I mean, he finds his way to play right back again. It's like
the hard way, the hardest way.
I mean, he's like the opposite of Cunha almost, where he just like plays in the engine room and he takes these like really wild speculative shots. I mean, he's just, like, he has set pieces and that's it basically.
And I mean, he's just like,
he just doesn't score from open play for this team like hardly ever. It's just nuts how little output he has for someone who, historically is just not this type of like having this much difficulty. But there's not a lot in this price bracket. We'll say this in midfield. Like the under 7 million midfield price bracket is really, really
outside
bad.
of Turkey.
Outside of Turkey. Yes, of course, obviously.
Yeah.
It's really, really bad. So, if you're really trapped in that bracket and you're looking at like a similar or less price, you're probably just kind of fucked. Yeah. I mean, maybe you hold or you have to look to get out of the price bracket is probably where I would go with it. But I mean, it's hold with little confidence, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he still has like the floor of maybe he'll DEFCON, maybe they'll get a pen, and the ceiling of like there are some games where he's the most attacking midfielder and actually puts up stats. And so you're just hanging your hat on that.
I'm just so fucking glad Nate's +1 on Sobe instead of Thiago. I can have that going.
Flying. Absolutely flying.
Hey, we take those. We have to start somewhere.
How many points did Nate get this week? Wild card Nate.
Yeah, I mean he got
50.
He got Gab, so he did
Gab and he had a fucking KLP clean sheet. He didn't even know what KLP stood for 2 weeks ago. He thought we were talking about Kevin Prince Boateng, he said. I was like, Kevin Lintz Boateng. He's flying. He's fucking flying. Eric said, "Are there any lessons you learned in the first half of the season you plan to apply in the second half?" No. Next question.
I don't want to face that.
No, you're not facing that. Push it, sweep it under the rug. Josh B said, "Is Cherky fine Foden coverage?" Something I haven't heard once until now. Are we covering for Foden with Cherky? I think you have to start minimum 2 midfielders in the way the game is designed, and the other one should be Foden, right? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. It's hard though because there's no one better than Foden. There's no midfielder in the game better than Foden.
Yeah, I mean, you should have both of them. Obviously, you should have both. I mean, to me, it's pretty obvious the way the midfield and just the attackers, full stop in the game are at this current moment. It's both is the answer, but I mean, it is difficult because you see the way they play. I mean, Cherky's just so much more involved in goal scoring or goal action moments than Foden, quantity, volume wise, like just the way they go. And also Foden has a lot of them and he's fucking clinical. So, and he's a donger. He's not as much of an assister. I mean, Cherky's more of the assister. They're just both good, but I don't think that's the correct way of like looking at this. Like, it's just like, Cherky's a great pick and Foden's a great pick. And
exactly. Foden created the aforementioned Haaland chance. He also created a decent like Sav chance. Like it. Both of them, when you're watching, could triple return any game because the volume of chances created and shots is just so high. Yep. So I think it's just you just just get both. Find a way to get
and
both.
I mean, Foden, like he's on 3 blanks in a row. Like he's streaky, and he rattles blanks off, and then all of a sudden he pops up with brace, pops up with all this stuff. Like he's playing again. It's like with Foden, he's playing every minute of every game that he can possibly handle, and he looks great. So
he looks great.
This is like we've been talking about Foden for literally like 6 years.
Yeah.
And like this is a moment that has only really been replicated for not even this long of a time in the year where he won the award or whatever, when he had 19 goals or 23-24.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, you're just doing, there's no reason to, the game's already fucking impossible and infuriating. Like you don't need to make it worse on yourself by not having Foden, I think.
Yeah, I agree with that. All right, let's keep it quick today. What are you doing with your team, and then we'll get out of here.
I mean, I really don't want to look at Thiago anymore. I just have fallen out of love with him, and I want to do something there. I don't know what. Like I'm tired of defending him and dying on his head.
Get Bowen, dude. Get Bowen.
Yeah, I mean, I might go there. Could do that. But I don't know. In short, I don't know. And my defense is a problem. I thought Pau would be back by now. I'm surprised. It sounded to me. I mean, there hasn't been updates.
Was there any news? Yeah,
he's missed 4 games, and the last time when he missed the first game, like the way that Ebenings mentioned it sounded like it was something like very inconsequential. And
he said on the 19th, he said more or less the same 1 or 2 weeks, something like that. And it's been 2.5 weeks. So
we're on 3 weeks now, and he's nowhere to be seen. So I don't, as much as he is my cheering on from the bench mascot, like having him with Fofana and Klein feels not good.
Ropey, yeah.
So I might need to do something with Pau. I don't know. I mean, Fofana's playing City away, and Klein's playing Newcastle away. So if I don't make a transfer in defense, I mean, I basically have 10 men the way I see it. No, stop it.
Yeah, I kind of have nothing to report because I just need to see if there's any O'Reilly or Keane things tomorrow. And then, if either of them are just like ruled out or something's fucked, I might just have to make a move there. I mean, my bench is Devaney at Newcastle, might not even start. BJ's over the line, who the fuck knows? And Goodmunson home Man United, I mean, you could do worse. It's not that bad. It's a derby. There's going to be like red cards in that game probably, and fights in the stands. So probably not ideal, but God, having 1 free is just too few to do anything meaningful ever, like any week. Like I just want to start stockpiling so I can actually make impactful moves. But I'm just holding it together with fucking duct tape at this point. Every week there's like 2 more flags, 2 more no-shows, and it's just like, oh my God.
I mean, it is an opportunity for you possibly to turn O'Reilly into Cherky. You just probably can't do it immediately.
True. Yeah, that's true.
So
I wouldn't be able to afford. Sadly, I can't afford O'Reilly, King, to Turkey, and like a fodder defender. I'm not even close to being able to afford that. So
I mean, I think you'd be looking at either Cunha or Thiago probably and eventually out for money or something like that.
Yeah,
but like if there's still a cloud of uncertainty around, or I mean, I don't know. You'll have to weigh it because you can, as you mentioned, definitely just start Goodmanson and be totally fine there.
It's fine. Yeah, it's probably worth just having 2 frees for the first time in a while. It's unbelievable that I can use 4 frees and then take a hit in back-to-back weeks, and I'm still just like, oh, I have King now doesn't play any minutes ever. Keane no show. O'Reilly limps off. And it's just like, fuck, I'm fucked again. So yeah, but I need to just figure it out tomorrow. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. All
right. We got 1 new sign up. We got Poopa. Yes, baby, get in there.
We got a couple new signups.
Did we? Maybe they're probably old heads that re-signed up.
Yeah.
So they don't. Yeah. Any last words?
I'll see you tomorrow.
Check us out at fmlfpl.com. Follow us on Twitter. FMLFPL, support page.com/subscriber review. Cheers.